Good evening. Wait for it. Here it comes. So, fun fact. My dad told me that I was born exactly across the street from my apartment building that I live in now. Exactly 43 years ago tomorrow morning. And I was born in a thunderstorm. You got to check this out. You got to check it. You got to check it. Right before I hit live, there was a huge crash of thunder. Do you hear that? Oh, that's nothing. Oh, hold on 1 second, okay? I got to show you guys. Please, 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 don't prove I'm right. Don't. It is the same exact weather that I was born in. And yes, I was born in a thunderstorm because I came into this world with a bang. I'm in Denver, Colorado. Gotti girl. Yes, I cut my hair today. Can you guys hear that or no? Oh, it's dark over there by you, but peaceful. Watch this. I just got to show you real quick. All right, I'm going to mute this one. It shouldn't be echoing. Is it echoing? Hey, Miss P. Okay, hold on. Don't prove I'm right. Okay, ready? Oh, shit. Wait, full screen. Here we go. Oh, it's kind of glitchy. Look at that. Oh, it kind of looks like hail snow. Do you see how big it is? Watch me get struck by lightning, and look, my plants are so happy because they don't need like direct sunlight, but they're enjoying this light. I want you to hear it. That thunder, and I screamed. I was like, holy shit! Scared the shit out of me. See the drops on the window? God, I love city life. Uh-oh, here it comes. Here it comes. All right, it's not going to do it. It's probably going to do. And look what I got myself for my birthday. 55-inch bitches. I love it. So now, are you having sex for your birthday? Well, I woke up feeling like shit this morning. And because I slept with my window open, Trump is doing amazing. I did just come in, Gladys, and close this window because Mr. Trump, look, he was trying to rest and he got a little bit concerned. Mr. Man? Yeah, he's a little jumpy. I think that big crash of thunder got to him. Oh my God, he yawned so big. He's so sweet. See, I put my other TV in here. And this is the view from my bedroom. Oh, do you see the lightning? Ooh, God, I love me a good thunderstorm. I love the rainy nights. I love the rainy nights. I love to hear the thunder and the lightning and something in the sky. It really makes me something. All right. How do I get off of here now? Hold on. Now you can see me. Is that too loud? Let me know if that's too loud for you guys. Tomorrow's my birthday, Scotty. You were just grabbing some clips for your birthday? Aww. I love you, Scotty. Hold on, I'm going to close that because it's a little bit loud. Holy shit, that was loud. Between the traffic and the rain, it's freaking loud. Why am I still backstage? Get out of here. Get out of here, other Robbie. You're not welcome here. Oh my God, Jeannie, you didn't say anything when you were in chat yesterday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, belated. Happy birthday to you. Love you, Miss P. You found one that you with Amy, you'll send it to. Oh, okay, Scotty. All right, guys, we'll gather around because I wanted to show this clip of something that I was watching, and I wanted to give a little commentary on it. I just burped. Sorry about that. Fucking shit. Gather around.
No, no chance. No, no dance. No, no chance. No, no dance. No, no chance. Give me second chances.
That's so cool!
I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My
Sorry, I was just eating a really hot tamale. Sorry about that. Yes, happy birthday, Jeannie. Happy belated to Gladys. Happy belated to Oscar. Who else? Love you, Bill. There's lots of birthdays, lots of Geminis. There she is now, fancy, don't let me down. Give me one chance to fancy. Sorry, every time I see you. Hey, 71. All right, so let me pull up this clip that I was tagged in this. Oh, shit. No, I'm going to have to send it to myself. Does anybody know Eli's channel? Can you drop it in the chat? Because somebody tagged me in the last 15 minutes of this stream that he did, and GLM was in the chat. Shocker. And there were some things I wanted to respond to in that. Your mom's birthday was the 23rd. That's Oscar's birthday, Sky Maiden. Hey, Sky Maiden. He has 2 channels. All right, let me see which one it was. I don't ever watch Eli, but oh, he responded to me. Please do me a favor, come by my Walking with Purpose live stream later today if possible so I can introduce you to some people and we can chat a bit. Well, you don't need to introduce me to GLM because that woman is a terrorist. Okay, so hold on. So I'm just going to respond to some things. Now, the person that tagged me in this said that Eli was dragging me. It didn't seem like that to me. It didn't seem like he was. But GLM, I just want to point out some bullshit this woman says. All right, let's see, Scotty. I can't fucking copy and paste that. Okay, I'll just go to YouTube. I should have had it pulled up, but I wanted you guys to hear the thunder so bad. I think this is good. Hold on a minute. What's going on with my... There we go. Turn off touch appearance. Now you got no filter, bitches. Now what? All right, let me go to my stream. And thank you, Scotty. Because for some reason on my desktop, I cannot... Hold on. I can't go to mentions. It's so stupid. Okay. YouTube. Let me make sure this is the right one that they tagged me in. The echo chamber of YouTube is really boring is the name of it. The channel name is GNA2. Yep, this is the right channel. The echo chamber of YouTube. So where the fuck is it? Oh, okay. So it's the third one. Go to lives. All right. So I'm just going to go the last 15 minutes. He was not dragging me. Thank you to the person that tagged me, but you'll see. He wasn't. I think he was just listening to GLM. Let me know if it's echoing at all, because I got to turn it up and I have it on my speakers, so I don't have to wear my earpiece. Oh, wait. Share the screen. Now, fuck off. Oh, no, Gladys, I think it's okay. He just responded to me in a comment, so. All right, let's look. So let me do this. And let me know if you guys can hear. Okay. And if it's echoing, I'll go back to the chat. Thank you very much. He's not talking right now.
He says, I like Save Robbie. Yeah, I've seen T on Robbie's chat. Well, the people in Nikki's chat told me that if you want to go up on Nikki's panel, you can. What is so insane about Nikki? I heard her.
I want to see.
And she doesn't sound much different than I do. So does that mean I'm insane too? Am I fucking insane? Might as well join the YouTube.
See, he's not talking bad about Nikki either. Shiroma Miru, Save Robbie is a bad man. Bitch, I've never even seen your motherfucking name.
Dramasphere shit show insane asylum club, right? The YouTube drama shit show insane asylum club.
He's not wrong about that.
Save Robbie lost his job, his husband, his housing, his family, his friends, and his money for views. He's a sad son.
Okay, so I'm just gonna correct a few things. Whoever these people are talking, I can't see GLM in the chat because I got the bitch blocked. Okay. So I left my husband. I did have everything basically stolen from me, and I started over. And yeah, I did leave my job because people are fucking psycho on the internet. And I cashed out my pension instead and was like, well, I'll just not work for a while and then find something whenever I fucking want to and live off the money I worked hard for. And I'm not saying that to you, Eli. I'm saying that to whoever's saying that in your chat, which I'm guessing is GLM, because I can't see her. That bitch is blocked. That bitch is blocked.
So how did he lose all that? Is it because of who he is and how he treats people? How in the world did he lose all that?
I was being cheated on and lied to repeatedly, so I left. And I didn't give a shit about the stuff I left behind either. Except for my animals. As far as my career I had for 17 years, that specific chunk of time was 7 years, though, because I went to the trains for a while, and psycho people were contacting my fucking job, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm not going to tolerate this. They already fucking doxed my address and shit. So I have tons of money saved up in my... I'm going to take that. I'm going to dip out, and I'm going to enjoy life. Oh, yeah, and I got arrested for pouring White Claw into my carpet in my house. Yeah, well, Gotti Girl, I could say it now. I don't care. I worked for I left the buses for a while and I worked for a company called Denver Transit Partners. They're also known as Denver Transit Operators, and they operate the heavy rail commuter trains in Denver, not the light rail that you see like the skinny ones, but the actual heavy rail trains. And yeah, that's what I did for like 6 or 7 months, and I didn't like it, so I went back over to the bus side. But altogether, I mean, there was a while that I was wanting to leave anyways because I'm going to be 43 tomorrow and my back hurts. It hurts. And I don't know if you know anything about driving a 40,000 pound bus and braking and then putting passengers on it and having a full bus. That shit gets to your back after a while and your sciatic. So, how do you get arrested for pouring something onto your own carpets? Because I was taunting. That's what the charge is. Taunting, insults. What was the other? And then they put DV next to it. They wrote it in. But I mean, nobody was even home when I did it. So, oh, you took screenshots of GLM to the police? Oh my God, was it that bad? What was she saying? Do you mind? Because I can't see what she was saying, but he does respond to a few things and reads them out loud. You didn't send the comments to you before because they're very hurtful. Well, I appreciate that. I can handle GLM. She's a very evil, spiteful, ignorant person. Colorado is a wimpy law state. It is. We're a blue state. So you do the math. All right. So let's keep going.
In order for him to lose all of that and just have nothing, there must be something cognitively wrong with him. There must be some kind of mental illness or something. No disrespect to the people that support him or like him. But how do you lose all of that?
Right? This person, Tia, in his chat says he got married, then divorced, and got into drugs again, and his life got all fucked up. Do you see me on the streets? Do I look fucked up to you? What? Up on myself. I keep up on my house. I fucking he's gonna say in a minute that GLM said that after I got raped, that I laid in my dirty bed sheets for a week straight. I don't know where this bitch is getting this information. I didn't do laundry for about a fucking week because you got to go down to the basement, but I have backup fucking sheets. I also have a mattress protector, you sick fuck. Not you, Eli. I'm talking to GLM. Does the way that I live, does it look like I would live in dirty sheets after being raped? No, bitch. I ain't nasty like you, GLM. I don't request people to urinate on me either. Fun fact, GLM does. And hey, I ain't gonna kink shame, but bitch, she nasty. And she eats her hair. She does eat her hair. My God. All right.
Right? And if he lost all of that, how is he still streaming? Does he have family? Is he living with family? Like what? How do these people survive in these situations?
See, this is a really good example. I'm glad I'm showing it in real time because this is a really good example of how rumors are spread and how people just go into chats and say shit. And this is how things get spread around. Oh, my nose itches. This is how things get spread around. Now, if you trust people, yeah, you'll like believe it or whatever. But yeah, that's not, I live by myself. And I lost a lot. Like in my marriage, I lost my pets and I lost the house that I was paying a mortgage on. I found out that my car insurance was lapsed and I just made money and trusted my spouse to pay the bills and they did not. I found out that they're behind on the mortgage on the house, like all this stuff. So I moved, I started my own life, and here I am. Here I am. So there's that.
I don't get that. Then they question how I survive and pay my bills and all that shit. And I can answer the question a million times, and they still want to spin it six different ways to Sunday.
Oh,
right?
Okay, Scotty. I see.
He got married, then divorced, and got into drugs again, and his life got all fucked up. Well, that's on him.
Rumor.
Does he struggle with depression and anxiety?
Okay.
Does he have like a lot of childhood trauma? Does he have a lot of unresolved trauma? Like a lot.
I will answer that. I have a lot of anxiety after I got raped. Not but like a month ago. That caused anxiety. I'm usually a really optimistic person that, yeah, I grew up. My mom still leaves fucking passive aggressive comments on my channel. The only child that gives my parents a chance, all the other ones don't. I'm pretty forgiving, but I grew up around a lot of toxic bullshit and drama and fighting. That's why I don't like to be in the middle of shit. Because I would be put in the middle as a child and choose, you need to choose. So yeah, I do have childhood trauma. It probably definitely affects my relationships and the way that I handle things. But yeah, I would say the only thing that caused me anxiety was rape and people mocking it online has like, I wouldn't say it's depressed me, but it's shocking some of the people who have said it, because some of these people are people who claimed that they loved me. Now, when GLM says ignorant shit, I expect that shit to come out of her mouth. Nothing else comes out of her mouth. Fancy, somebody else was asking me if I had a Discord. I'll have to download the app again. I know I like have an account, but I can start it. I can go on there if that's how you message people and stuff. I can definitely download it again. So yeah, and I think we all have our own trauma, but I think I deal with it pretty well. I don't think I ever got into drugs or alcohol because of trauma. I just started drinking really early in my life because it was accepted back then. And meth is really fun to have sex on. That's all I got. And no, I'm not promoting meth. That's just really what got me into it. So I'm not doing it now. I'm not strung out. I'm good. I'm good.
A lot of these people have so much trauma. Tammy, you've got trauma. Jamie, you've got trauma. Scotty, you got major trauma.
Me too, Rutan.
All of you folks have trauma. And instead of addressing the trauma that's affecting you from being a reasonable, decent person most of the time, you guys just keep on pacifying it with this YouTube shade dramasphere group of people that you feel.
Now, I'm not going to disagree with him on that as far as myself, because I do rip into people when they come at me. And it is a waste of time, but it fucking feels good. I'm not going to lie. Man, it feels good making a fat bitch just getting the clapback they deserve. Is it right? No. But when I'm angry, I don't give a fuck. Singled out. Oh, you're singled out for having trauma? I think we all have trauma. in our own sense at some point in our life, if not our entire life. Yeah.
Feel is, just suppressing all of the negative emotions and all that. It's like putting a pacifier on a baby. And instead of, the babies having the pacifier, it's you grown ass adults that have the pacifier on you. I heard that too, Gilam. I think you could help. It's you grown ass adults that have the pacifier on you. I heard that too, Gilam. I think you could help him. He's none the problem is all that. It's like putting a pacifier on a baby. And instead of Scotty, you got major trauma. All of you folks have trauma. And instead of addressing the trauma that's affecting you from being a reasonable, decent person most of the time, you guys just keep on pacifying it with this YouTube shitty dramasphere group of people that you feel is,
10 more. Okay.
Just suppressing all paying my bills and all that shit. And I can answer the question 1,000,000 times and they still want to spin it six different ways to Sunday, right? He got married, then divorced, and got into drugs again, and his life got all fucked up. Well, that's on him. Does he struggle with depression? And
is this the part where he talks about depression and anxiety? Listen, oh my God, sorry, I'm vaping really hard. Oh, okay, Scotty. I don't know, Eli. I don't ever watch. I don't watch people that stream him. Like when people do these Eli restream, I never watch because like I don't know what people's Jesus Christ, I swear I'm coughing from my vape. Like I mind my own business, so I don't know what people's issue is with him. So I never watch, but someone tagged me. So I just never I never got the whole like people restreaming Eli nonstop. I never got it. So I never watched it. So I don't really know him at all. You answered it, so I didn't have anything else to say about it. Are you talking to Eli, Scotty?
Anxiety? Does he have like a lot of childhood trauma? Does he have a lot of unresolved trauma? Like a lot of these people have so much trauma. Tammy, you've got trauma. Jamie, you've got trauma. Scotty, you got major trauma.
I do.
All of you folks have trauma. And instead of addressing the trauma
that's
affecting you from being a reasonable, decent person most of the time, you guys just keep on pacifying it with this YouTube.
I could be reasonable. Well, actually, I am reasonable. The people that like send me over the edge are the people that do not. Yeah, I see that, Scotty. I think Scotty handles her trauma or whatever he's talking about pretty well. But I asked you a question, didn't answer, so I figured you thought I did something wrong. Oh, me? Oh, are you and Scotty talking to each other concerned? Hold on, let me go through some comments. Okay, I'm just making oh, okay, got it. He's a life coach. Okay. Doesn't mention one thing about coaching, just drama circus. See, I am reasonable. Like, for example, look what just happened with Natasha Cooper. I tried to be so neutral and kind and just stay out of it and try to mediate privately. And look, she went real life on me. She starts going after my rape, along with GLM and many of these other people, for like just because they don't fucking like me. So yeah, I'm gonna get pretty pissed off, especially when Natasha was somebody who I thought was a close person to me and cared about me. And clearly she was just, waiting for the moment she can rip into me again, which she's done in the past. And I should have learned from the past, but I didn't. Hey, Wyoming. So I'm going to hit play.
Shitty dramasphere group of people that you feel is,
He looks really strung out on his live streams. Who are these people? Sharoma? Sharoma, who the fuck is you? Why don't you show yourself over here? Sharoma. Why don't you get your ass up on this panel, Sharoma? She said you were like a brother to her. If this is how she treats her siblings, I don't even know what to say. Well, I mean, she stole how much from her own sister on her credit card? Look how she treated YT yesterday. Now, YT has annoyed me because they have like blindly followed her bullshit and completely ignored the things she does to people. And then YT got did I say Wyoming? If I said Wyoming, I'm sorry. I just saw your name. And then YT got the whole public, the good old fashioned Natasha public shaming, which is fucked up because Natasha says, she has a community. Well, then let your community voice their opinions. If it's just you voicing your opinion and that's all that matters, then that's not a community. It's an echo chamber. Yeah, Miss P, I think we all do. We all deal with it in different ways. And I mean, some of us do turn to self-medicating. I mean, it happens.
Just suppressing all of the negative emotions and all that. It's like putting a pacifier on a baby. And instead of, the babies having the pacifier, it's you grown-ass adults that have the pacifier on you.
Scotty.
I heard that too, GLM. I think you could help.
Yes,
him.
Bruce.
He's the problem with Sharoma is none of these people are open to my help or our help at the GNA. They're not open to the help. Hey, if you both want to email me, Elias Mellis.
So I think somebody is saying that oh, okay, the Sharoma says, I think you could help him. That's great. Sharoma, how do you go from trashing somebody and then being like, oh, maybe you could help him? Do you trash everybody that needs help if you think they really need help? Munchie. Do you trash everyone that needs help? Hey, catch me if you can. Look, I am open to conversations all the time. I don't like when people just blindly listen to people, though. That's what starts rumors anywhere in life is, oh, really? That's what they did? Oh, okay. And then you just take their word for it, Hold on. I'm trying to get me out from backstage. Oh, okay. Hold on. Device not connected. Go away. Go away, backstage me. Go away, backstage me. Fuck. What's Save Robbie going to gain from listening to a man that acts like a boy that never grew up, that still lives off his family in his own basement? Well, hey, I mean, I had to move in with my aunt for a while before I got my own place, and I've lived with her before. I just don't understand what every single person that says Robbie is insane, Robbie's on drugs, Robbie needs help, they're not doing anything to help. They're actually, if they really believed I was all of these things, they would fucking calm the fuck down and not be so harsh. It's called suicide trolling. Good thing I'm not a fucking weak ass pussy. I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to come up. Eli, that means you. This Hirosha, Shimoga, that means you too. What the fuck?
It's a genuinenetworkingassociation.org. We can talk. I can come on your panels, but let's have a real conversation. I don't want any drama. I don't want what happened in the chat here earlier today. That wore me the fuck out. I can't stand that kind of shit.
I'm one of the only people, and there's few of us, that will actually have a conversation with somebody. I try having conversations with Natasha. Look what happens. Even when she has 4 people on her panel to all gang pile up on me and dog pile, I still go to talk to people. I don't give a fuck. It is like miscommunication, like this shit, just listening, or these random people just throwing out fucking rumors that they either make up or hear. Eli typically doesn't respond like he was this stream. I think his laughing about GLM's comments were embarrassing him, but I believe GLM should have been blocked. Her comments were bad. Yeah, no, I noticed, and you guys will see, like, when she starts saying really bad shit, and you guys are going to see in a minute, that's the main thing I wanted you to see. That's the main thing I'm showing this is because of GLM's comments. But the person that tagged me in this, they said that he was like going along with it, but you could tell he's not going along with it. He's like, he even says, he's like, wow, you are bad. So we'll get to that part.
I just want people to get along. That's all. If we disagree, let's do it respectfully and learn from it and learn from each other, right?
Thank you, Wyoming. I agree with that.
Robbie's very stubborn. Well, that's fine.
Oh, I am stubborn. I'm really fucking
That's fine.
stubborn.
I'm stubborn too. I can handle Robbie. Don't take me out of context. I know Robbie's gay. It's all good. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm from California. We're all for that here. It's all good. It's not for me, but hey, I've got friends that are gay, and it's all good. They're good people, right? Don't take me out of context on the Robbie thing.
Not all of them.
I can handle Robbie, and I'm sure Robbie can handle me in a conversation. Again, don't take me out of context, James, because I'll flag you down. You can mark my word.
Yeah, I didn't take any offense to what he said about he's just saying, I think what he's saying is he's just because I'm gay, he's not closed off to having a conversation. I could see how people could twist that.
Words. I'll flag you down if you share this part. Me saying I'm going to flag you down for taking me out of context regarding Save Robbie, because that's what you folks do. Ooh, Eli's saying some weird G shit. I wouldn't even say the words. Some weird G ass shit, right? These people are the dumbest people. They have no life. They have to take things out of context to survive on YouTube and to feel like they're a part of something, or to feel like they're relevant, or to feel like they have a fucking purpose.
Now that I agree with. There's a lot of motherfuckers that come here for validation
in life, right? They got to spin things out of fucking context all the time. Man.
True that. And that's what the
nothing wrong with
people in your chat are doing, like GLM and this Shakoma, Shapupu, Shakaka.
Stubborn. I'm just saying, I don't think he'd be open to any suggestions. He's opinionated, which is fine too. That's why it wouldn't be a good.
Dude, I am totally open to any. I will talk with a hardcore leftist, and I'm a conservative. I will talk to an anti-gay, and I'm gay. I'll talk to anybody. Let me make sure this is Bill. I always forget, and I never want to read out the authenticated. There's Miss Portland. Hold on, Miss Portland. I just want to make sure this is Bill. Let's put up Noodle Mash's husband. I didn't mean to say that.
Hey.
Wow.
Bill, is that you?
Yes, it's me.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to say that when she was on panel. I'm sorry. Anyways, do you have anything to say before I continue?
Yes. Eli is full of shit. All right. He just sits there and he's full of it. He's full of drama. He makes a fool of himself each and every time. He just sits there and he's not someone to take facts from, because because we've known him for 3 years and more. And he just sits there and has a bunch of trolls in his chat, his supporters. And they just feed him all this shit. And
like I don't even know him. I'm playing this more so because like the person that tagged me in this was saying that he was trashing me, but he wasn't. It was like, and you'll see here, it's like, I think it's got like 10 more minutes left. some of the
Yeah.
shit GLM was saying, they were like he was going along with it, but he was not. So I want to get to that part, and then
Yeah,
we'll,
because I'm going to tell you why he was not going along with it. Because he's been a failure since he's been on here. He alienates every single person. All right. He sees you and Nikki as somewhat successful, and he wants to network with you so he can make some money. He doesn't make any money on
well, I
here.
don't make a lot of money on here, just so you know.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
But you get what I'm saying, Robbie, right? He thinks by using
I get it.
you or Nikki that he'll make some cash and become a success, but he'll just sit there and stab you in the back. He wants to control your chat, control your channel, make demands. He wants this one banned, that one banned.
Well, like, I mean, I think if anybody ever comes in here and does that, I'm like, yeah, no. But I am like, I'm open. I was open to listening to this because I'm like, I don't ever listen to him. What does he have to say about me? But he wasn't. So let's get into what GLM was saying, because it was pretty fucking vile. I didn't see her comments though, but he does like respond to it. So I'm
conversation, because I'll tell you this, I would challenge Robbie, and he wouldn't like that. I've listened to Robbie before. He's very stubborn. Like, I'm stubborn, but I'm open to conversation.
I don't mind like challenge it. I don't mind people just having their opinions and stuff, as long as people aren't like fucking attacking and shit like that. Then I'm pretty calm.
Yeah, but he walks down. But he walks down the trail a lot of the times, Robbie, and he just screams and yells and carries on, and he just goes off. And it's the restreams are showcase this, and it's like entertainment. He gets triggered over the littlest things.
Well, I can tend to scream, get triggered, but all right. Let's get to
conversation.
This part.
I don't think he's open to conversation from what I've seen. I could be wrong. Robbie, if you want to talk, and if you will pause for a few minutes to let me get a few words in, we can talk, bro.
I let people talk. I mean, unless they're up here fucking like going off like Sally Ann was that one day, then I'm like, bitch, you need to go take a nap.
I still remember that. I still remember that day that she came up on your panel drunk.
Yeah, I know.
I remember, and I was like, "What?" I had to clip you that day, and I had to clip you that day and show, you know.
Yeah, that was a mess. Hey, Locum, I love you.
We're good people over here, man. You need to get yourself away from all this drama crap, right? All of you folks need to move on to a different group. This group needs to dissolve. This group needs to dissolve big time.
Hey, that part I do agree with, because what did I say a while ago? People should, I even challenged people. I said, why don't you come on here for a whole month? Don't drag each other. Don't talk about each other, and show us like what your interests are and your hobbies and your gifts and your talents. And then people just kept dragging me. So I was like, fuck it. You know, and then it just keeps you in the cycle of bullshit.
This group has caused so many problems, has set so many people back, so many people behind, right? Dissolve this group and move on to bigger and better things. Once again, James, our palm trees here in California are better than yours in Florida.
Oh.
I'm only saying that because you say stupid shit all the time, but this actually isn't stupid. It's true. We have great palm trees here, man.
Dumb question. I think I've asked this question before. Palm trees grow coconuts, right?
Yes. They also grow dates. It depends on the tree.
Dicks?
No, dates.
Oh, like raisins, right?
Yeah, they're dates. They're like huge.
I was gonna say, if palm trees grow dicks, no wonder there's are people over in California. A lot of them. That'd be hot. I would love me a good dick
They
tree.
either grow coconut dates, or some of them grow both.
Look at what this fucking person is saying in his chat. It's possible that Robbie already has AIDS, so he doesn't mind that his ex-husband has it too. Listen, you ignorant fucking person.
Do you see what I mean,
You do
Robbie?
not get AIDS. Okay, you get HIV if you get anything, okay? And there's something called HIV negative, HIV undetectable, and then there's HIV positive, and then eventually it could turn into AIDS if you do not get your medication under control. I do not have HIV. My ex-husband does not have AIDS. He has HIV, undetectable. And undetectable, you should do your research because you cannot spread it if you're undetectable, you ignorant fucking human being.
And Robbie, did they ever forget about something called condoms?
I don't use condoms.
Yeah, but
I should, but I fucking don't. And I'm a top, and there's also PrEP and all that shit that protects you.
Right.
I don't use condoms. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I've said it a million
I'm just
times.
saying they don't understand that. Okay, there's condoms, there's that PrEP stuff, there's this, there's that. They just assume just because you sleep with someone that's HIV positive that the other person already has it.
Yeah,
which isn't true.
It's so well, what's really stupid is when these people say, "Oh my God, he probably got AIDS when he was raped." You don't get AIDS. You never get AIDS first, ever.
Yeah,
that is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Hey, Scotty.
Hey.
You get HIV turns into AIDS. Get an education.
It
trolls.
Can. Like, okay, it can. I'm not going to say who, but I know somebody very close or was very close to me that when they first found out that they had HIV, they had gone so long without getting tested for anything that they were so far into it that their numbers, because there's numbers, just like there is with syphilis. They're going to get into syphilis too, which is a really ignorant thing that they say about that. But your numbers can go up and down. And the medication is what controls those numbers. And it's what the white blood cells, red blood cells, all that. Well, his numbers were so out of control that he was borderline AIDS. And so they got his, thank you, your T cells. That's what it is. When they drop below 100, it's an AIDS diagnosis. So their T cells, the counts were so bad, they were pretty much at the point of AIDS, but they were brought out of that. And now they're undetectable once again. So these people really just like GLM, her fucking ignorant ass, and whoever this is this Sharoma chick? Is that GLM?
I don't know. It could be.
I don't see her comment.
We actually think that a few of the people on there is the same person talking to himself. So I don't want to mention. I don't want to mention the real lifer's name here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So what's up, Scotty? You got anything to say?
Nothing. I just came up here to talk shit about Eli.
Okay.
Eli,
do you have anything to say, Mrs. P? Or do you want to take your shirt off?
I've had an experience with Eli before, and I tried to be nice to Eli. And you can't be nice to Eli because Eli wakes up every day, Robbie, and chooses to be blatantly ignorant and judgmental and archaic in his beliefs. So he told me, we were on a panel together, and not only did he insult my intelligence based solely on the fact that I'm a woman. So because I'm a woman, I cannot be more educated or articulate or intelligent than he is, because he's a man. But he basically told me my my trauma is that my husband left me for another woman, and I haven't figured out how that was my fault yet. So,
Typical
I'm
Eli.
sorry.
yeah, he's
Typical Eli.
he's very sexist, and I mean, he'll sit here and try to give people advice when this man has never really experienced anything in life to know what decisions he would make or how he would react. You know, it would be like someone giving you advice on how to raise your child when they had never even been around a child at all, period. Not like a parent or a uncle or an aunt, or you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's just he's a blowhard, I guess would be a good term for him.
And he thinks he's better than everyone else because he has this. He's going to inherit all this money. He just throws it in our faces, Scott.
I don't think there's going to be much money left by the time his mom passes away.
I agree with that.
Especially if there's more lawsuits in the future for Mr. Mellis, you know?
He has lawsuits right now?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's getting sued.
Is that the
Lycan and Tammy?
Does that involve Lycan? Because I saw Lycan saying something like
yes,
that.
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
It involves Lycan, it involves Tammy, and there could be a new one.
And who's Tammy?
Tammy Hess.
Is she? Is that his girlfriend, or is that
no?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember when? Well, you know how everybody says that I mocked a woman whose child had just passed away. It's Tammy. It was Tammy is who they're talking about. I didn't mock.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't mock. I don't know. I don't even want to get into all that, but that's who it is. Me and her are friends now, and Tammy's cool, you know.
Oh.
But her and Eli have been going back and forth, for a couple years now. So she actually stole his business name, which I guess it wasn't stealing it because she.
He didn't have a business license.
Filed the papers for it as an LLC first in California, and took him to court, and he had to pay her $1,000 for the right to use the name of the business that he created years ago, which I thought was just a pretty epic moment in troll history. You know?
Speaking of troll and like buying stuff in people's name, somebody commented, now this is probably true because this is so Crafton. Somebody said that Crafton purchased a website in my name to post stuff about me. I don't know if that's true or not, but Crafton, have at it, bitch.
These people act like that any of their words can hurt us when we are.
I'm surprised he has, Robbie. I'll just say this.
I don't know.
I don't know if he even has the money to do that. Judging by his situation.
Well, last time I checked, if it's the Save Robbie page, because when I was trademarking my name, I looked at the Save Robbie website and it's like $900. That was like 2 years ago. So, I mean, if you have the money for that, unless he did it in my legal name, which go ahead, I don't give a fuck. All right, I'm gonna get to there's like.
All right, I'm gonna drop down in case Eli wants to come up. I don't want him to not come up because I'm up here. So I just wanted to come up and speak my mind. And Eli, why are you singling me out for having major trauma? How is my trauma any worse than anyone else's trauma, asshole? Okay.
Yeah, I
love
you,
Robbie.
Love you, Scotty.
Later.
Drive safe. Okay. I'm gonna play.
Great palm trees, James.
Date trees, dick trees. Oh, that's pretty.
GLM.
Is he in like
oh my god,
LA
I didn't know that. Grotesque View in 3. Robbie is a top though. GLM, it's hard for the top guy to get. Oh god, you guys are really bad, man.
See, he's not agreeing
really
with
bad,
it.
Really bad. Tonight you folks are
so
really
hard.
bad.
See, GLM is in the chat saying, it's hard. Well, it is more difficult for, I mean, in order for a top to get HIV from somebody, you'd have to have like an open wound on your penis or something, and you know, it's more difficult.
It's still 100% possible.
Oh, of course it's possible, but I mean, bottoms, they're more likely because they have all those blood vessels down there and, you know, semen. So,
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so the person that tagged me in this said that he was dragging me, and he wasn't. And like and GLM saying that, he's clearly saying like, you guys are bad. Now, somebody was saying she should have been blocked. They're like friends, right? I don't know. Anybody who's friends with GLM, though, I do have to question that, because that woman is fucking vile.
Oh yeah,
like she
I agree
is
with you.
all day, every day vile. Not just when she gets angry. She's straight up an angry fucking human being.
Yeah, but besides, there's one solution to the problem. I don't fuck a guy unless I have a condom on. You know, it's a solution. You know.
Yeah, even with condoms, you could still, you know.
Yeah,
Yep.
but it's
there was one time years ago, I was like in my early 20s, and I was in a bathhouse, and I was, you know, having sex with a bottom, and I had a condom on, and when I pulled it out, the condom was completely ripped off. My penis is really big for condoms. That's one of the main reasons I don't wear them. Yeah, even magnums, folks. Even magnums.
Mine's pretty big, and I never had a issue. So I don't know what happened with you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying,
Rob? Well, and my point is that this is when I was very uneducated. And so when I told him, I was like, oh, sorry, like, I'm good. I just got checked, but, you know, the condom broke. And he was like, oh, well, I'm HIV undetectable. And I was like, what? I called the emergency room. I was like, oh my God, I think I just got, and I was so uneducated. They're like, okay, sir, calm down. If you come in right now, you're not going to be able to know if he gave anything to you. Like, because first of all, you got to wait like 3 to 6 months to see if HIV even shows up.
Oh yeah. That happened to me once.
You know, knock on wood, I've never got it, but
they had to sit me down and educate me.
Yeah, I had to be educated on it too. So it's like people like GLM are so well, she's homophobic to begin with. She's just a fucking ignorant person. Okay, I'm gonna play. Yeah, he's asymptomatic, Gladys.
Robbie also said his ex-husband has AIDS, and Robbie said he doesn't use protection. Oh, that's really bad.
He does not have AIDS.
That's none of your business.
Have AIDS.
That's none of your business, cucky. If he uses a condom.
GLM. Oh, he has AIDS. He has AIDS. There's no AIDS here, GLM. There's no AIDS. Educate yourself. Isn't she in the medical field? Educate.
I don't think,
dumbass.
I don't think GLM is in the medical field. And if she is, she's probably just a secretary or answers the
probably a fucking senator is what she is.
Because she doesn't seem to be educated on anything.
So this Sharoma chick is now in the chat saying, this is the part where she's talking about me being raped. She says, yes, and he didn't change the bed sheets for a week. Bitch, I ain't no nasty, trifling creature like GLM. If my bed sheets start to smell like sweat at all, I change them, okay? Unless I'm fucking a lot that week. But, you know, like just the bullshit rumors these people come up with. Hey, Silicon Shan.
You're absolutely right. Well, I will say that from what I've read on that PrEP Truvada, it's not 100% effective. If you use a condom, it's more effective.
Nothing in this day and age is 100%
PrEP is pretty
effective.
good. I mean, yeah, nothing's going to be 100%, but PrEP is a pretty, I mean, I've never taken it myself. I've looked into it. Being a top, I should. But yeah, I think PrEP, what is it called? PrEP. And then there's / something else now. Now they're coming out. They have something where it's PrEP / something, and I don't know the name of it, but it also helps prevent PrEP/doxy, I think it is, and it might have doxycycline in it. Don't quote me, but it also helps prevent the spread of other venereal diseases, I believe.
It's like any medication in this day and age, Robbie, with whatever somebody has, like even people that are diabetic, they're on medication. People that are on it for like migraines. I mean, any and all medications that you're on for whatever issue, even like for me, mental health wise, I've been on so many mental health medications off and on in my life. It's never really was been that real effective even for me.
But here's my issue with the PrEP. All right, Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
They could say on their profile, "Oh, I'm taking it," right? But anyone can lie and say they're taking it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it's for yourself. You should take it. It protects yourself. It doesn't. I don't think people take PrEP that have HIV already because it protects you from that. Correct. So, like, it should, like, it is good to have. I'm not saying it's not, and condoms are good to have. I'm not saying they're bad. But like, when it comes to somebody out there like GLM saying that I have AIDS and I purposely have unprotected sex, first of all, that's pretty fucking slanderous, because I don't have HIV. I don't have AIDS.
That's so
I could possibly have a venereal disease right now because I haven't got checked in like a month or two, but I ain't have no symptoms.
Because her statements are so late 1990s, early 2000s.
Yeah, she's very ignorant. Very ignorant. GLM said Dawn has AIDS and Eli allows her in his chat. Are you kidding me, Silicone? Wow, dude. Eli, I would get rid of that fucking GLM problem because she's a whole problem.
Yeah,
but he's desperate. But
no one really likes to use condoms or anything like that. But
sorry, Bill. What's that?
He's desperate for people in his chat because he's an echo chamber. If you disagree with him,
there's even some people. There's even some people that I like that let GLM in their chat, and I side eye them. I'm like, okay, you're not all fucking there.
Yeah. I see GLM in my chat. She's gone.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the bullshit she says, and people wonder why I say vile shit to GLM. Are you fucking kidding me? This woman is fucking nasty, man.
If you have AIDS, and there's medication for AIDS now, right? There's treatment for AIDS, but still, God, man.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have HIV.
So he likes to raw dog it with other people while having AIDS. That's just horrible.
No, Eli. And I am disappointed he repeated that because that's just something random fucking people or GLM is saying in his chat. I do like to raw dog it, but I do not have HIV or AIDS. So
yeah. This is a perfect example of what he does, Robbie. He takes what they say in the chat, he runs with it, he believes it. He's totally naive. He's an idiot, and this is why he gets restreamed, and we sit there and laugh at him.
Well, like what this Sharoma chick or whoever this is in his chat saying, and I don't know if Eli, if you're listening, if you know what they're referring to, this person is saying he let the doo-doo marinate in his bed for a week. I was raped in my ass and not prepared, and I did not shit, but there was liquids coming out, period. That's all you guys need to know. I did not marinate in them. I did not leave my sheets like that. These people are fucking gross, and they wonder why I snap on them. And that's the same fucking bullshit that Natasha is saying. And Jet's mom, of all fucking people, and yeah, I went in Jet's mom's chat last night, and I was disgusting. She had the nerve to make a fucking comment about my bed sheets. Jet's mom, you need to get your fucking life in order. And you need to take fucking notes from me, and you need to sober up, bitch. I'm sorry, Miss P. What?
And she
No,
calls
that's
you-
okay. I was just gonna say it also helps Robbie with anyone that has any kind of venereal disease or whatever. Even people again like me, for instance, that have mental health issues. I make it a strict point now to get myself checked regularly through, my mental health medical assistants, my family doctor, and that's one thing I was going to say is people need to make it more clear that it helps to be checked regularly.
And to not be a whore. But it's so fun to be a whore.
Isn't
I'm
that?
single. It's fun. Hey, Bill, you want to fuck?
I'll think about it.
Great. I'll book the flight. Just kidding. All right, we're almost done with this.
Well, without probably even telling them, right? Yeah, that
Without
was disgusting
telling
to
them?
hear, says Tia.
See, Eli, no. Listen, when I go to Grindr or I just have hookups, I'm a responsible person to the point where I at least have, I'll look at somebody and make sure, and they could be lying, but it says there's a place for your HIV status and all that. And if I knew I even had a venereal disease, I wouldn't. First of all, that would feel gross, and I wouldn't want to go have sex with somebody. But definitely, if I don't have HIV, but if I did, I would be completely open about that with everybody, and not just people I had sex with, people that I associate with. Or what if one day I accidentally cut myself and they have to help me bandage it up? Like, you tell people. You don't hide that shit from people. And I would not do that. That's irresponsible.
He let the dodo marinate in his bed for a week. Oh,
No.
yes, and he didn't change the bed sheets for a week. Oh, wow.
See, he just buys it.
GLM
He
says
just goes right into it. Doesn't ask any
would-
questions.
Here goes GLM. He's reading. He's saying GLM says, let's see what she says.
was honest with him about it. Robbie knew he had AIDS and still had unprotected. I guess
Robbie knew he had AIDS and still had unprotected sex. Is she talking about my husband?
I think
No,
so.
I knew he's undetectable. And yeah, that's not a deal breaker for me. I don't discriminate if people are undetectable. I'm careful. Like, I'm not going to sleep with someone if they're positive. That's just my preference. But undetectable is not a deal breaker for me.
say that. Yeah, unprotected.
Disgusting.
See, look at him laugh. See,
Oh man,
You
I'm
think
only
he's
laughing GLM because I used to talk like that. I had to grow up and mature. I mean, I
Okay,
listen to each
so
its
that's
own,
fair.
right?
He's
I'm
saying she's being immature and bad, but I mean, it's still pretty fucking
not
gross.
here to bash anyone, for your orientation or anything like that, right?
so
But
you see,
unprotected,
Hey, JC.
it's not funny, Eli.
B sex.
Butt sex, I think is what she's saying.
He did a stream, says GLM, saying he found out he had stage 3 syphilis, which is incurable. He knows and continues.
Okay, GLM, you are so fucking uneducated. Let me explain this. So, I told a story about when I was 26 years old, 25 years old, and I got a letter from the state that said, we've been trying to contact you. Someone you slept with has syphilis. You need to come in, and it was mandated to come in. And I was like, oh my God, I had no idea what syphilis was. I go in, they test me and they give me a shot, but then they call me back and it's a painful shot of penicillin in your ass and it hurts. But then they call me back and they say, your test results came back and you are, I was in a far advanced stage of syphilis. They said, so one penicillin shot is not going to be enough. You're going to need to come in 2 weeks for another one, and then 2 weeks after that for your third and final one. What the fuck? This bitch is saying syphilis is not curable. You are so fucking ignorant, GLM. You are dumb.
It's just when you get advanced more stage, it's just harder to treat.
It's not. It's penicillin, and now they can treat it, and it will completely cure it. However, if you let it get really far and it does damage to your internal organs, or it can do damage to your brain, it can make you lose your hair, all that stuff, then yeah, that some of that damage is irreversible, but it will always cure you. And
Right.
also, anytime that you go in for a test, syphilis always shows in your system, but you don't have it. It's like mono. Once you have mono, it's like always there, but it's cured, it's gone. It's the same thing. And Jax, what the fuck are you doing in here, bitch? What are you doing in here, bitch? You jealous you don't got a peenie to catch syphilis with, or what? The fuck are you doing?
So have unprotected.
Yeah, I hear Hitler had syphilis. I could be wrong, but I think he did.
Oh God, that's terrible.
It's not true.
Well, that's the way they do it, GLM.
Look at him laughing. Look at the cock laugh. Have a seat.
That guy was
I do have to
SA'd,
question
you mean
anyone
sexually
laughing at
assaulted?
GLM's filth.
Do you folks say SA'd because is that like a bad word, or is that just a shorter way to say it? Like you're not going to get
Now they're
removed for
talking about me
saying,
being raped.
you know, that guy was sexually assaulted. That's just stating your opinion, right?
This idiot truly
GLM.
is not that
No,
funny.
stating their opinion would be, their opinion on it. These people drag me and fucking shame me and tease me for being raped. That's what they do.
And you
What,
see,
Miss P?
you see, he's laughing.
I said Eli really, truthfully, is really not that funny. Actually, he's not funny at all.
Well, yeah, I don't see how me being raped is funny. Well, I mean, to
No.
haters it is, because they're fucking
Well, his
evil.
entire subject from the word go is not even humorous. I mean, the way that he's coming at you for this, that, and everything else. No. Eli, you need to take a back seat and sit down.
Well, and I will say fair is fair. I don't see him going at me, but GLM is like saying really fucked up shit. So to keep that company, it does make me question this individual.
Please stop misleading Eli. Is that Robbie on a sock account?
No.
Eli Robbie was SA'd. He was SA'd by someone who has AIDS. Is that what you're saying? Are you saying like he was
No.
raped and
Yeah.
and with someone that has AIDS?
No. Okay, Scotty. The bullshit fucking rumors. Seriously, that's what annoys me.
My channel's not going to get dinged for saying SA'd. You folks don't understand. Context matters. We're having a conversation. And there's nothing wrong here. This is the cleanest channel ever. We just say
No, his
Oh
channel
my
can get
God. Seriously? Wow.
the people saying their comments, their channels can get dinged.
Cock boy, you violate TOS every single day of the week. Don't go on with the I have the cleanest channel out there. That's bullshit.
Okay, Scotty, I'm gonna play that as soon as I'm done with this.
a few swear words, and they're okay with that as long as it's not in the first like 30 seconds of the video or so, or the stream. He told the story, says GLM, and he never said no. And he also said he was just going with it. If you go with it and you never say no, it's not rape. Grape. He also never reported it.
Okay. I'm going to address this bullshit again. Just because you go along with something because somebody is built like a fucking football player and way bigger than me and already being aggressive and fucking talking to that himself and being crazy, yeah, I'm not going to fucking fight that person. And also, you know, this person was like clearly mentally fucking unstable, talking to himself in different accents and all sorts of shit. And, you know, I hear people saying, Robbie said that his rapist was hot. No, what I said was he was incredibly good looking. Why the fuck do you think I invited him over to have a threesome with the other bottom? Do you think I'm going to invite somebody that's hideous? No, that's you desperate people, not me. And he was incredibly good looking. And that doesn't mean I'm like, oh my God, he's a saint. No.
All right. I got to get going. An hour and 121 minutes, 2 hours and 1 minute. I got to get going. I got to go make dinner with Dawn.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's enough of that. Yeah, Wyoming. They also said that near the end, because this dude out of nowhere starts saying, abracadabra, singing that fucking Lady Gaga song really loud. I was like, dude, my neighbor, like my walls aren't that thick. Like my neighbor's going to call the cops. Oh, well, why didn't you say call the cops before? I didn't fucking think of it, you idiots. And he wasn't being insanely loud, screaming Lady Gaga at the top of his lungs at that point. All right, let me go over to this video. You guys take over for a sec, or can you have virtual sex really quick?
Sure.
Let Mrs. P
Okay.
do it.
Thank you.
I'm here. How are you, Bill?
All right.
Good.
Just sick a little cuck boy trying to insert himself where it don't belong. No one likes him.
Exactly. And again, Percy, what goes on in or around Robbie's life is really none of anyone's business.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he chooses to publicly share like he's doing today, like he does almost every day, then that's his right. But there's a lot of things that's why even with me anymore, I really never make my life public anymore because of my own ongoing issues on this platform.
There's lots of things I don't make public.
Exactly. And that's why, again, I anymore choose to stay more private. But again, when it comes to Robbie, his life is really none of anyone's business unless he feels like he wants to share with someone. And Cuckboy needs to take a back seat and keep his mouth shut and just go about his own life and leave people alone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry. I got the video Scotty sent. I don't know what this is. So it says it's by Two Fly drummer. Eli's M Lady is a tramp. I don't know what this is.
Oh, I never watched this one, so this is going to be a...
Okay, let's see what it is.
Viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
My lady, lately, over the past several weeks, has been having some horrible nightmares. Hold on a second. I will be right back, folks. I gotta go check out my lady real quick. Let me just play us on here.
I don't know.
I see the bad moon horizon. I see trouble on the way.
Oh my god, I like this.
I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go around tonight, but it's bound like there's a bad moon on the ride.
What's the name of this original song?
I have no clue.
Because this isn't we're sharing, like we were sharing our sex life with this couple, and they were sharing theirs with us.
I hear hurricanes blow. I know the end is coming soon.
Eli was my life coach. I'm homeless. I'm a drunk. I fucking do drugs. I stayed under the bridge 2 nights ago. He was
This
my
is
life
because-
coach for 6 months.
Right, and
That's what Eli is fucking don't give you. And I am right now, idiot. Listen to Coach Eli. My wife left in an abused women's clinic. I said, Coach Eli told me to do this shit.
I feel river overflowing. I hear the voice rage and run.
Fuck Eli. Fuck Eli.
Don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the ride. Don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the ride.
This was a coworker of mine at the hospital, and her spouse was another officer, but for another city.
You feel me? Sick piece of shit.
Some viewers may find the following
On the rise. My jam, y'all. My mom used to jam this out. I just added that to my playlist. Thank you guys. No, I'm not, I don't know him, so I wasn't trying to bash him. I know you guys don't get along with him, but I am open to conversation. I am not a fucking syphilitic person who has AIDS, and I do like to raw dog Miss Portland. Is Portland?
Wow. He'll screw you over like he did Mrs. Portland.
What?
He'll screw you over like he did Mrs. P. He'll screw you over like everyone else.
No. Listen. Oh, wait, let me turn this off. I would like to tell this guy that when people come in and just say random stuff, people will come in and be like, oh, Natasha's live and crying. And I'll be like, oh, well, that's not surprising. But if they came in and said, oh, Natasha just got arrested for, human trafficking or something, I'd be like, do you have a source for that? Where's your source? So
where's your proof?
Oh, hold on. Yeah. So, but yes, I am stubborn, but I'm always open to fucking conversations with people, unless they're being fucking assholes. Okay, hold on. Siren wants me to play this, whatever this is.
Hey, Robbie. I'm leaving you a message because I'm driving and I can't type. Well, for one thing,
Wait. You said to play this out loud, right? I just want to double check because earlier I think he said I have a message I want you to play. You said play this out loud? I don't want to play it out loud if it's private. But I'm pretty sure. Did you guys say for him to play it? You'll be coming back live streaming. Yes, Divergent is. And Divergent and I'm going to be his co-host on a scary movie / slasher movie podcast.
Everything that he's told you on this panel. But for another thing, I realize you have to have your own experience with people, but trust me when I tell you, Eli might not look it, but listening to any of Eli's advice and taking it seriously is extremely dangerous for anybody involved. He has zero training to actually be a life coach. He just puppets anything that he reads in articles from actual life coaches like Tony Robbins or anything like that. But he doesn't actually do it correctly. He likes to throw his own spin on it or whatever. So he tries to add experiences from his own life, but he has no experiences from his own life. So he ends up fucking it up. So when he's not doing that, he does try to on occasion relate things and from his own life and call it life coaching, even though he claims not to be a life coach anymore, even though he's still life coaching. But like I said, he has no relatable experiences from his own life because everything in his own life is an abject failure. He can't be in a relationship that lasts because in every relationship that he's ever been in, they've all been a failure. He gets taken advantage of in any relationship he's in. He still lives at home with his mom, and he's 50. He hopes to inherit his estate from his mom, even though he's not. It's all going to his brother. He has a portfolio from when he was an insurance agent, but he got caught with some illegal dealings, so he's lost most of that. He's got no career for himself. He claims that his YouTube channel is his business, but he has no income. So he's basically, if he didn't live at home with his mom, he would have nothing in his life, and he lives with whatever stipend his mom chooses to give him. Now, his only actual life coaching client is his girlfriend, who now lives at home with him, who's no longer a nurse because of his life coaching. She was an alcoholic. She's currently a dry drunk because he's managed to convince her not to drink at the moment. And she also no longer has a relationship with her family. Why? Because of Eli. Because her daughter hates him. Her daughter said that if you're going to be with him, don't come to the wedding and bring him. And he told his girlfriend that you better not go without me. So she said, in the interest of trying to keep her relationship happy and not fucking up this thing and the chance of him actually getting an estate, that she better not screw this up. And she didn't go to her daughter's wedding. So yeah, she's got him at what cost to her own family. Now, she also has very serious medical issues involving seizures. And what do you think happened there? Well, her doctor said that Eli was interfering in her care. And so what did Eli do? He decided to interfere in her care further and got her to dismiss her doctors because her doctors were interfering with what he wanted, which was control of her. So now he has control of her. And so they found, quote unquote, new doctors for her. And as a result, she nearly died. She nearly died. Multiple occasions, she nearly died. And I mean, she's a chronic alcoholic. So, I mean, maybe it would happen, maybe it won't happen. But he's certainly hastening her eventual death. She plummeted in weight she can't be 90 pounds. She cannot be 90 pounds. And this is all as a result of him because he kept buying her alcohol and plying her with it and trying to convince the public that they were not giving her alcohol, when in fact he was, and he was drinking with her. When he was trying to convince the public that he wasn't drinking either. I have lots to say about this person. I have actually made several attempts to genuinely help him when things were going bad with him. And every time I actually tried to genuinely help this person, he twisted it and twisted it and twisted it to try to claim that I was trying to do something torturous and sadistic and actually trying to hurt him. So I gave up. And I said, nope, not helping you again, G, because you're an idiot. So, yeah, all that happened. So, believe me, I could share more, but I'm trying to pass a semi right now. So, that's what you get.
Oh. Did you make it past the semi-safe? No, that's great. I'm not looking to get advice from Eli. I just want to have a conversation with him about that bullshit that was said is completely false. And probably shouldn't repeat stuff like that because it's not fucking true. I'm not looking to get saved or advice from anybody. I don't need mental help.
Yeah.
I don't need mental help. Okay?
Yeah, but he's going to say that he's going to point the finger and say that you're mentally ill, and he's going to say there's nothing wrong with me. And he has a history, which is played over and over again, of him using the N-word for a black person and him using the F-word for a gay person. He's kind of like GLM in a way.
GLM is a whole fucking mess, dude.
You know, the apple don't fall far from the tree. The people hanging out in this chat, Robbie.
I don't know who hangs out there. I have no idea.
Yeah, you have people like GLM hanging out in this chat because he can't do any better.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'm not worried about him striking me. He could do that. I don't care. I let him know that I'm reviewing that because that's completely false. And not like it's even, the main thing is to point out, fucking GLM, you're a hot mess. You've been obsessed with me since my friend Nicole was dragging your ass. And damn, Miss Portland looks fucking hot right now.
I am not hot. I'm a mess actually myself. I tried to brush my hair, but it didn't cooperate today.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, I need to go because if I have started tanning again, so I'm going to go get my special spray tan and tan. But guess what? Yesterday I stood weird. I'd never tried this specific newer upgraded spray tan, and it only tanned the top of my penis.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Lord.
So today maybe I'll tape it to the top so it like flips upwards, so the bottom gets spray tanned as well.
Ah,
because it looks like
Well,
some sort of fucking
just be
circus
careful
elephant.
that you
Like how they
don't
take
burn
their
your.
faces in Dumbo.
But just be careful, Robbie, you don't burn your bacon.
Oh, this is spray tan, but I do cocktails. So you tan first in a bed, and then you spray.
Ah, you little slut.
I am such a hoe. I love it. Do you guys have anything else to say? Because we are going to do Wyoming. Are you here? We are going to do a Save Robbie raid on my favorite one of my favorite YouTube TikTok people ever. Okay?
Aw, my clone
raid
decided to
Mommy
show up.
Just kidding. No, it's not Mommy Ramblings. What did you say?
My clone decided to show up in chat.
Your clone is in here?
Yeah,
Oh, got him, right? I
took care
don't
of
even
it.
see them.
I just had to read the comment.
We are going to go over and do a hashtag Save Robbie raid over at Sarasota. She's doing her prank calls right now. If she's not full, you can order a prank call from her, but she does her Sue Dillon character voice.
I'd say, Robbie, the next time you're live, I'd like to go and review the other live stream that happened this morning where you were also dragged.
Oh, I must have missed that. Who was it?
Mr. Fanny Butt.
Oh, who gives a shit about that fucking loser?
Well, it was him, Tiffany, Amy, and Sally Ann.
Well, to that little bunch of people, nobody gives a fuck about your opinion. That's why you're all together. Okay? No one gives a fuck.
I'm just
Bill,
letting you know that
shit.
they went live early this morning, and I went and listened to the replay. And again, I thought, oh, hell no, I'm not going to listen to this shit.
Yeah, I don't listen unless it's like something like the day they're like, oh, he's doxing your address. And even then, I don't give a fuck. Granny, I would love to open my door and see your fucking face outside of it. Come on over, bitch.
Don't worry about it, Kimberly. It's already gone.
Yeah, I didn't even see it show up in StreamYard.
It probably had to be approved.
Yeah.
Thank you, Concerned. I appreciate your comment.
I'm trying to pin. All right, guys, go over and say Save Robbie raid Sue Dillon because she's my favorite, and she'll make you laugh. It's positive. I love you guys.
Love you too, Robbie. Thank you for having me up.
Love
And
you, Bill.
again, you were hot.
Bill, I'll send you birthday nudes. You too, Miss Portland. All right, guys, I'm gonna go over and raid Mrs. Sue Dillon, and I'm gonna end with an original song, not that AI does. Original, bitch. Because if you're gonna come with it, you better come original, bitch. All right, have a good day. See you in Sue Dillon's. Okay. I just can't. I can't seem to control myself. No. Throwing all my rules off the shelf. Oh. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I've had enough of not controlling all my stuff, and I've tried many times, and it's been really rough. I want to rise to the top, and I want to win. I need a little bit of discipline. I need a little bit of discipline. I'm swimming against the tide, but my skin is escaping outside. I cannot drown in my sorrow, but I can believe in tomorrow. I'm gonna believe in tomorrow. I'm gonna believe in tomorrow. I've had enough
controlling all my stuff. And I've tried many times and it's been really rough. I wanna rise to the top and I wanna win. I need a little bit of discipline. Turn around. I need a little bit of discipline. I'm a rebel. 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 I've had enough of not controlling all my stuff, and I've tried many times, and it's been a really rough time. I wanna rise to the top, and I wanna win. I need a little bit of discipline. Turn around. I need it. I need a little bit of discipline. I need it. 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 I've had enough of not controlling all my stuff, and I've tried many times, and it's been really rough. I wanna rise to the top, and I wanna win. I need a little bit of this. I need it. I need it. I need a little bit of this. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it. No, no, chance, chance, no, no, dance. No chance, no chance, no chance. Give me second chances.